What should you be doing with all this volatility? Should you be doing anything? Let's bring in CNBC senior personal finance correspondent, Sharon Epperson. All right, Sharon, it's a scary time.
It is.
Should we be looking at our 401ks?
Well, you shouldn't be looking at it all the time, but you should to just assess where you are. And what people are doing is no longer buy and hold strategy. A lot of people are looking at where they can possibly move money. What we're seeing is trading activity in 401ks that is not extreme, but it's still about 4% greater than where it is normally. This is just in the last week, of course, since the April 2nd tariffs were announced. We're looking at people that are moving money out of large cap equity funds and target date funds and moving money into stable value bond funds and money market funds. Overall, total balances in just the last week down about 7% on average. That means if you have $500,000 in your 401k, you've now lost about $35,000 in paper losses in just 1 week, Brian.
Is there any place, I guess government bonds, where we might be able to find a little safety, a little comfort right now?
They want a cash cushion. A lot of people want to find out where they can put their money to just be able to sleep at night. And so in their investment and retirement portfolios, they're looking at what they should be doing in terms of money market funds. They're not FDIC insured, but it's still a way to offer some protection for your investment portfolio. Some of those funds are yielding 4% or more. The same is true of high-yield savings accounts. High-yield savings accounts also yielding 4% or more. Some of the top ones, far greater than what you'd get in a bank savings account, are Basque Bank, Tab Bank, Synchrony Bank. So those are places to look if you're seeking safety.
Yeah, and then financial advisors kind of always recommend staying the course. Easier said than done.
Definitely.
In periods like this, a lot of people, they want to sell now and then think about it later. That's not the right. I don't think that's the right.
Well, I think, I talked to the CNBC Financial Advisors Council, several members there, and they're looking at making sure that you pay attention to the data, not just the narrative. So if you understand that asset classes that perform better when there's a contraction in the economy are things like gold, then maybe you want to move their money over there. That's something that Ivory Johnson pointed out. Another CNBC Financial Advisor Council member, Carolyn McClanahan, said, make sure you stick to an investment policy and tune out the rest of the noise. If you don't have an investment policy statement right now that you're adhering to, create one. And that's why it's time to look at your 401k to see what type of risk you can tolerate. That's something that Lee Baker pointed out. Reassess your risk. You may need to make some changes now, and those changes could include increasing the amount of cash that you have on hand so that you can sleep at night.
It's all great advice, and it's all in your Money 101 newsletter.
Absolutely right.
You see what I did there?
I see what you did. I appreciate what you did.
And anybody, there you go. You can go to the website, you can scan your QR codes, and you can subscribe to Sharon's Money 101 newsletter. Practical, comforting, real-world advice, and we need that right now.
You're a financial friend. Everyone needs a financial friend. Find a financial advisor, a counselor, someone that you can talk to. You should not have to do this alone.